My name is Bunmi Adigun, a broadcast journalist. I work with a state television station here in Ogun State. I am the chief reporter who's in charge of assigning reporters to events. I happens to be the secretary of the Nigeria Union of Journalists. Senator Solomon Olamileko Adeola is not new, not only to the public, and also to the media. Because APC believes they have internal democracy, where they don't want a situation whereby they will need to expose their aspirants. That you are the consensus candidate is not saying that you are the next governor. They have even seen most of us as enemies of progress because we followed the process that led to the announcement of the consensus candidate. So the era of yellow journalism in Ogun State is not even there since we came on board. We have been doing it, we have been monitoring it, and we have been sensitizing them, giving them trainings. Just this year alone, we have done more than 2, 3, 4, 5 trainings. As journalists, we don't belong to any political party. We do our job the way it comes, and we serve our people at home what they need to know. NUJ is an umbrella body where journalists work under. That we're executives of NUJ doesn't mean that we're not journalists and doing our work.
As Ogun State gradually moved towards 2027 political season, conversations surrounding power, influence, and political consensus continue to dominate the public discourse. One name repeatedly appearing in those conversations is Solomon Olamileko Adeola, widely known as Yayi. But beyond the political noise lies a bigger question. Is the media simply reporting events or shaping public perception? To understand the growing political conversation in Ogun State, Gateway reporters spoke with Bunmi Adigun, a broadcast journalist and the secretary of the Nigerian Union of Journalists Ogun State chapter. As somebody who deeply involved in media operations and political coverage, he shared his perspective on media influence, political consensus, and journalism ethics ahead the elections.
My name is Bunmi Adigun. I'm a journalist, a broadcast journalist. I work with a state television station here in Ogun State. I am the chief reporter who's in charge of assigning reporters to events daily, and I happens to be the secretary of the Nigeria Union of Journalists. Senator Solomon Olamileko Adeola is not new, not only to the public, and also to the media. Just because his name, when it comes to political terrain, political story of Ogun State, has been on for a while. And for journalists, what we get to make a news is also the person surrounding the news itself. So he's a big name in the politics, and what surrounds him as what he's trying to do as a politician, not new in the game, has attracted so many media stations, has attracted major journalists, has attracted even the bloggers, online media partners to want to know about this particular political person. So far, so good. He has attracted so many media personalities. He has attracted so many media stations. He has attracted even the bloggers, that everyone wants to take his news, either good or bad, but knowing fully well that he's running for something. He wants to do something. He has been in Lagos, so his movement from Lagos to Ogun State has been surrounded by so many stories, undercurrents. Is he from here? He's not from here. Is he from this? He's not from this. What does he want to do? It has affected, it has attracted so many media stories. Being a journalist, if I'm a broadcast journalist, it depends on the angle I am taking it. I've given you a story of where he hails from. Some are saying he's not from Ogun State. Some are saying he's from Ogun State. Some are saying he's from Ekiti. Some are saying he's from Lagos. So, which way are you looking at it? If it is from the PR angle, it is on the good side. If it is from the other side, where they are questioning his background, it's from the bad side. So, weighing our options, for you to rise to that position of being a signature of high, you must have done some things personally to attract so many people, whether organic or unorganic. What does an ordinary politician promise his followers? They will tell you they will do this, they will do that, even if they are not going to do it. But what they do at the moment to attract people is to induce them with one or two things. Whether they give them contracts, they carry them along in some areas that they know people will want to engage themselves in. So the crowd we are seeing, the people we are seeing following Senator Solomon Olamileko Adeola, we cannot say they are organic, and we cannot say they are at the other side, but we have noticed that he has gotten the endorsement and the major followership when it comes to political supporters in Ogun State. And he came in how many months or how many years ago, transferring his political status to Ogun State, wanting to contest at a time a senator, at a time a governor, but finally he got the position of the senatorial seat for Ogun West, and now transforming to become the governor. But we noticed that he has been doing something differently, and he has been getting so much attention from majority youth, the elderly ones, and even major stakeholders of when we want to talk about the political situation of Ogun State. It is what Party A wants or what Party B wants. If I have a political party now, because APC believes they have internal democracy, where they don't want a situation whereby they will need to expose their aspirants to go to the field and start to convince delegates to vote for them by telling them stories and even giving them some fund. APC wants just two: consensus and direct primaries. So nobody is forcing anything on anyone. And recently, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress came on a television station to tell the world, most especially political gladiators, that most of these states are not doing what their constitution says. We are not saying you should not go for consensus, but in a situation whereby other aspirants are saying no to your consensus candidate, that is not consensus. That means in that area there is going to be a primary. And to Senator Solomon Olamileko Adeola himself, yes, the party has said he is the consensus candidate of the party. But don't forget, another person got a governorship form of the same party. So what is going to happen? That is to tell you, where a consensus process fails, then they are going for a direct primary. So even if everybody says this is our consensus candidate, Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola. Yes, we know that is where we have the majority. But on the other side, where we have another person getting the form and saying he wants to contest that decision of the party. Don't forget, it was Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola was not the only candidate aspirant that came out. We have Iyabo Obasanjo Bello, we have Sharafa Atunji Shola, so many of them, but they were able to give him. It's a natural thing. Yes, we have on some occasions, at some points, where people want to believe there is a foul play somewhere, and even we read on the pages of newspapers of other states too. GNI was there where the consensus process was done. It is a major aspirant. If the consensus process had not taken place, he would have contested. Biodun Akinlade was there where the consensus process was done. Iyabo Obasanjo Bello was there. Sharafa Atunji Shola was not there. But they met on another ground where he gave in and gave his support to the party structure and the party progress. So I don't think if we have one or two voices going against the process, there will just be one or two or three. And it has been said, yes, we have a consensus candidate. That is where the majority goes. But if you feel and think you are not going with what the party is saying, the floor is open. You are free. You can get your form. And that was what one of the aspirants, Semako Unye, did. He has gotten his form. So on the day of the primaries, that you are the consensus candidate is not saying that you are the next governor. Even if you are the only one, whether it is anointed or picked, it is the internal. It is a situation whereby we don't want it to be violent. I think our political parties are growing daily. If a consensus process has been done at a venue, at an event, and you were there, and nothing happens, let me say after those few days, and you have not come out to say, okay, I am not happy with what is happening, I want to go and get my form. Nobody is stopping anybody not to get form. Even those the governor, the House of Representative aspirants, the House of Assembly aspirant that the governor spoke with a few days ago, he told them, he offered them another thing for what they are getting. That we don't want a situation whereby you will lose out and still think the party will compensate you. This is the right time for you to abide by the rules of the party. Internal democracy, that's what they call it. That's okay, we have met and we are coming out with just one candidate as our consensus candidate. And that is what Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola has been to APC in Ogun State. They have even taken some of us as enemies. They call what they are doing progress. Yes, everything. They have even seen most of us as enemies of progress, because we followed the process that led to the announcement of the consensus candidates. If we have not been asking questions, many of our journalists in Ogun State would not have been tagged as enemies. Watch our media space. Watch the social media platforms. Watch the pages of newspapers. We have even asked more than enough questions. We have done, as I think those after the consensus process, Yai had met with Sharafa Atunji Shola. Journalists were there. They asked questions. Met with Iyabo Obasanjo Bello. Journalists were there. We asked questions. Again, another group of people in Ogun Central in Ogun Central, journalists were there. We asked questions. On the day of the consensus process, we asked GNI, are you satisfied? He said yes. We asked Biodun Akinladi, are you satisfied? He said yes. Well justified. And we're not stopping there. We will ask questions, monitor the space. Not only APC, other political parties are coming out. ADC is there, NDC is there. APM just granted a press conference, throwing open their political party for candidates to come and make use of their platforms. So we'll continue to do our job. We don't belong to any political party, and our job as journalists is to let the people know who they are going to vote for, is to let the people know the process that is producing A, the process that is producing B, the process that will produce C. And I think we've been doing that. And don't forget, it is not the time of primaries yet. So many people are still going to come out. Are we sure those that have said yes to the consensus candidate of APC will not tomorrow come and say no when they see a platform that they can make use of their political strength, that they think they don't want to abide or go by what APC is saying? It's a free world. NUJ is an umbrella body where journalists work under. We are an association, and our job, and don't forget that each member of executive of NUJ belong to a media platform. I work with Ogun State Television. My chairman is with the Ministry of Information and Strategy. We have someone who works with OGPC. We have someone who works with NAN. That we're executives of NUJ doesn't mean that we're not journalists and doing our work. We have been on media platform. That is a project on Ogun NUJ. We do every election year. When the election period is coming, we come out, invite our members, we do training, we do sensitization. We bring these gladiators together, the INEC, the different political parties, to come and inform and brief us of what, as journalists, we're expecting and what we should do. So it is not a situation whereby we see what we should report, and because someone is this or that, we will not report. Even if OGTV fails to report it, Punch will report it. Even if Punch fails to report it, Fresh FM will take it, Splash FM will take it. So media cannot be gagged. We have not and never been gagged, and we continue to do our work, whether you like our face or not, whether you like our name or not. It is our duty. We are like a door that you can open to this side and also to this side, because we stand in between them and the public. And our job is to carry the information from the political class, those that govern our states, local government, and the nation, to the general public, to the ordinary pepper seller in Omida markets, that this is the situation. We are now at the stage of all political parties arranging internal democracy, as they all say it is. And from there we move to the primary level. And from primary level, we get to the election time, where everybody will come out, file out, and do the voting. They see they see journalists as tools. That is what they see journalists as. But I want to tell, many of them doesn't own the media platform they're using. Many of them doesn't own it. So even if you go cap in hand to patronize a political party or who dictates your stories, the usage of your stories. It is your editor and your publisher. So you are just doing that, selling yourself cheap. You're selling yourself cheap because you don't control what goes on your media platform. You don't control what goes on your media platform, and we do sensitize our members that when the chiefs are down, nobody anywhere will stand in for you. You need to be professional enough, be above board, and do considering and putting right in your brain the ethics of this profession. Politicians will come and go. Politicians will just manipulate you for that purpose and that moment. What comes after? But we'll continue to sensitize our people. We'll continue to tell them that they should not forget what they were taught in school. Even after leaving school, you have your inner star. Make use of your inner star. Don't call blue black. Don't call black white. So the era of yellow journalism in Ogun State is not even there since we came on board. We have been doing it, we have been monitoring it, and we have been sensitizing them, giving them trainings. Just this year alone, we have done more than 2, 3, 4, 5 trainings for our members, just for them to know that there is life after this profession we're doing. We're like the Pope to the world. We say it the way we see it. It is not a situation whereby we are being induced with whatever is being given. Are you telling me it is every assignment you attend that they give you money? No, now. So we still have journalists who are professional enough, who do the rules according to the profession, who cannot be bought. I know of one man who has been in this business for close to 35 years. He will not collect a dime from you. His name is Dadaola Nipeku. He's a publisher. He owns Prestige newspaper. That I can beat my chest and tell you. Is he not a journalist? Yes, he is. So what are you now telling me? We have some others too. We have some others too. Well, it is no more news that we are in the political period, not only in Ogun State, but in Nigeria. So many political parties coming forward to tell different stories, to tell the world, to tell our people what they have heard before, not what is new. Yes, they will tell you, they'll give you power, they'll give you water, they'll give you free education, and all sorts. We have heard all this before. But I think we need to move some steps away from all this and think out of the box and be ready to do the needful as the political period is moving toward the election period. As journalists, we don't belong to any political party. We do our job the way it comes, and we serve our people at home what they need to know and what they want to know about all these political parties and all these candidates from different political parties. So to the public, let us be vigilant, let us be careful, get your PVC. When the time comes for election, come out and vote. And to our members, we need to be careful. Let us do the work according to the rule. We have ethics, we have rules, we have constitution. So let us go out of these guidelines that we have guiding our profession. May God Almighty keep us safe, that 2027 election will come and go, that we've had others, and we'll have that opportunity to have someone who will govern us in Ogun State, who will represent us at all fora, and the president who will change the current situation that we are in Nigeria.